friends, it's Morah Mushkie again. Welcome back to another day of Brachot, and we're talking all about the Bracha Ha'adamah that has to do with all of the foods that are vegetables. They grow under the ground or right on top of the ground. So yesterday we saw some pictures of those and we pretended to pull a carrot out of the ground, remember? So today I was thinking it would be fun if we could see some more pictures of more things growing in the ground and also some real vegetables, because it's always more fun to see the real thing, right? All right, so get your singing voices ready, because we're not singing our Brachot song today. We have a different song. It's just a vegetable song, not about all the other Brachot, right? And we're going to look at some pictures of some vegetables growing, and we're going to sing a song about each of them, all right? It's really fun. And in between all of the songs about the different vegetables, we have one part of the song that always stays the same. So I'll sing it to you, and I bet you will learn it really fast. It goes like this. Vegetables grow in the ground, or on the ground, or in the ground. Vegetables grow in the ground. That's where they are found. You got that? We're going to sing it again a few more times in between the other vegetables as we'll get along with it. So that's a fun way to remember what makes something ha'adamah, if it always grows in or under or on top of the adamah, the ground. All right, so who's ready to see some pictures of some vegetables growing? The things that grow underneath the ground, we might not even be able to see them. You might have to pick out the leaves or the plants and see where they're growing. All right, you ready to see? Come along with me. Let's go and see. All right, let's see that corn. Okay, you ready? Here it is. So, you want to hear the song for the corn? It goes like this. We are corn stalks, tall and straight, tall and straight, tall and straight. We are corn stalks, tall and straight. Don't we just look great? Would you like to see a real corn stalk? All right, have a look over here. I'm going to get it out. Here it is. Here is a corn stalk. Can you see? They cut off the part where it was attached to the ground. But see how there's all that part around it? That's kind of like the peel of the corn. And you see in the picture, let's do a picture again. Do you see how the corn stalk is right next to the ground? That's because corn is a vegetable. It's ha'adamah, and it doesn't grow underneath the ground because look, there's no earth on it, but it does grow right next to the ground. All right, let's see the next one, okay? Let's see what vegetable is going to be next. So that's the corn from last time. And let's see what the next one will be. Oh, there's something growing under the ground now. Remember we said that if it was growing under the ground, we might not be able to see it. All right, should we see the next one? Let me pull up those leaves and see what's hiding underneath the ground. It's a potato. Here is a potato. Can you see it? Let me see. Here is the potato. And should we see what's going next? Have a look. It's going to be something else under the ground because it's similar to a potato. Let me show you. Oh, I see some more leaves there. Do you know what this one's going to be? You ready to see it? You ready to pull up those leaves? All right, let me get this one out. It's a sweet potato. And here it is. There's a potato, a white potato, and a sweet potato. Here they are. They're growing underneath the ground. See, this one still has some of the earth on it, some of the soil. Want to hear the song for these ones? It goes like this. We are potatoes, white and sweet, white and sweet, white and sweet. We are potatoes, white and sweet. Cook us before you eat. Should we sing our vegetable one again? All right, it goes like this, remember? Vegetables grow in the ground, or on the ground, or in the ground. Vegetables grow in the ground. That's where they are found. All right, let's see another one. Ooh, this is a cool one. It's growing right on top of the ground. See, this one's a little bush. It's growing very close to the ground, but it's not underneath the ground. Should we see what this one is? All right, hold on over here. Here it is. Here's a pepper. Want to see that picture again? Let's do it again. Here are the peppers. And you see the red one in the picture? They grow right next to the ground. And here's the song for the peppers. It goes like this. We are peppers, you can munch, you can munch, you can munch. We are peppers, you can munch. We go crunch, crunch, crunch. These are super, super crunchy. All right, let's see what comes next. Oh, something else growing under the ground, but this one is poking out a little bit so we can see it. Do you know what this one is? It's an onion. Want to know what the song is for the onions? All right, onions are not so good to eat by themselves. Just like this, like for a snack, not so good. Like a pepper, you could eat by itself. They're super yummy. You could slice them up, very crunchy. But onions are good for cooking with. They make other foods taste good when you cook them, not raw. So here's the onion song. We are onions, round and white. They're white on the inside. Round and white, round and white. We are onions, round and white. We make soup taste right. They taste really good in soup. They do. All right, let's see what comes next. What other foods can we find that are growing inside the ground or on the ground? And they're ha'adamah. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that's a cucumber. I can't find my cucumber, but can you guys see the cucumber growing? It's growing right on top of the ground, right on top of the ground. It's actually touching the ground. It's not growing under the ground, but it's growing on a little plant that's right above the ground. All right, let's see what's next. Ooh, these are beets. You know what the song is for the beets? Let's sing it together. But first, let me show you a beet. Here is the beet. You see it's poking out from the ground. It's growing under the ground, but it's poking out a little bit. Someone pulled this one out of the ground. It used to be inside the ground. And here is the beet song. We are beets, we taste so yum, taste so yum, taste so yum. We are beets, we taste so yum. Put us in your like your tummy. They're really good too. And they're yummy in a salad. You also have to really cook these before you eat them, just like the potatoes and the onions. All right, what else are we gonna see here? Ooh, that's a cabbage. You see the cabbage? It's growing right on top of the ground. And look what I have over here. This one is a purple cabbage. See, this is the part that was attached to the ground. It was stuck right there on the bottom of the ground. And here are the leaves. And if you open it up, you see each leaf is like another layer that you can eat. They grow right on top of the ground. You see in the picture, all of the leaves are kind of opened up, but inside is more leaves. And it's actually a bit of a lighter color. Is that cool? All right. And let's see what else there is. Let's have a look. Oh, I forgot to sing the cabbage song. All right, let's do the cabbage song. Get the cabbage ready. The kind in the picture is called green cabbage, and this is red cabbage or purple cabbage. We are cabbage, green or red, green or red, green or red. We are cabbage, green or red. See our funny head. So they look like they have a funny head. They do. All right, oh, the carrots one. We saw that yesterday. All right, let me get out my carrot. Here's my carrot. It has a little green stem over here. Doesn't have such a tall stalk like the ones in the picture, but I have one over here that does. See those tall leaves? There's the carrot one. Those tall leaves, they're still attached. And you want to hear the carrot song? All right. We are carrots, orange and long, orange and long, orange and long. We are carrots, orange and long. Help us sing the song. Vegetables grow in the ground or on the ground or in the ground. Vegetables grow in the ground. That's where they are found. All right, let's see what's coming up next. Ooh, a pumpkin. That's a fun one. Where's my pumpkin? I have a small pumpkin, so it will fit in the screen. You see this little pumpkin guy over here? You know what's cool about pumpkins? Listen to this one. We are pumpkins, big and round, big and round, big and round. We are pumpkins, big and round, seated on the ground. Just like the pumpkin in the picture. You see how it's very, very close to the ground? It's growing right on top of the ground. That's what makes it ha'adamah. It's not growing on a tree. It's growing right on top of the ground, very, very close to the ground. All right, we might be done all our vegetables. Let's see. If we go back to the corn again, that means that we started from the beginning. But I think there might be one more. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there it is. There is one more cool vegetable. You know what these are? I bet you guys can tell. This is another kind of vegetable that grows right on top of the ground, not under the ground, but right on top of the ground. These are tomatoes, and not just any kind of tomatoes. These are actually called cherry tomatoes, and I have some right here. You see how these are growing on a tall vine, it looks like? So look, I have some here that look the same. You see how they're all attached to that stem? They're all attached, and that's how they grow on that plant too. You see how they're kind of hanging down? I have some more over here. All right, you want to hear the tomato song? It goes like this. We are tomatoes, round and small, round and small, round and small. We are tomatoes, round and small. We look like a ball. They do, don't they? It's funny. And let's sing our vegetable song one more time, and then I'll show you something cool we could do with a tomato paper, all right? So I'll keep the tomatoes here so you can see them because they're gonna be useful for the next thing we're gonna do, all right? Let's do the vegetable one last time together. Vegetables grow in the ground or on the ground or in the ground. Vegetables grow in the ground. That's where they are found. And of course, all vegetables have the Bracha Ha'adamah. All right, so I'm gonna put down my tomatoes for 1 minute so I can show you something else that has to do with tomatoes. Remember this picture of tomatoes? Okay, keep it in your head because guess what? Over here, I have a picture of a tomato plant. And it looks pretty similar to that one that we just saw, except it's missing something. You know what it's missing? It's missing all the tomatoes. Look, I see the roots, I see the ground, I see the tomato plant poking up right on top of the ground. I see the stem and all the little leaves, but I don't see any of the tomatoes. Should we see what the words say on the bottom if they have any instructions on how we can put on the tomatoes or find the tomatoes? Did they all fall off? You think they all got picked already? I don't know. Let's have a look. Tomatoes grow right on top of the ground and have the bracha Borei Peri Ha'adamah, just like we were talking about. Can you attach the tomatoes to the tomato plant? Oh, I sure want to. Should we see how we could do that? All right, so you need this little bag that came in your package. So open it up, and what you're gonna find inside is some stickers. See, there's some red stickers, and there's some orange stickers too. And you know what we're gonna use these for? What do these red round stickers remind you of? Or the orange ones? Well, they remind me of those little tomatoes. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take these little stickers and we're gonna take them off one at a time, and you're gonna carefully stick them on here onto the tomato plant, and then there's gonna be some tomatoes growing on the plant. Is that a good idea? So there are some orange ones also, because sometimes tomatoes are orange before they're all the way ripe. All right, and we actually saw some green ones on the plant too. All right, so let's add some on. I put one tomato over here. Gonna add another one over here. And hey, look, this kind of looks like the tomatoes growing on the vine over here. Shall we see if we can pick some off of the vine over here? All right, how can you help me? Let's pull together. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's really hard. Let's pull again. 1, oh, we got it. There it is. Oh, but it came off with a little bit of the green stem too. Let's see if we can pull that off carefully so it doesn't get all the way out. Oh, there we go. Now we have a cute little tomato, and it came from a tomato plant like this one. Do you think you can use up all of your stickers and make the tomato plant really, really full of tomatoes? All right, I bet you can. So now let's take a break from our art and let's eat our tomato together, and then we can go and finish it and fill up all those tomato plant with tomatoes, all right? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri ha'adamah. Amen. That was delicious. Hashem made tomatoes taste so, so yummy. If you have any tomatoes in your house like this, I hope you enjoy them. And I can't wait to see what your tomato plant pictures are gonna look like. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna do some more fun stuff then. Bye.